Hi, this is Pastor Fritchley from the Sanctuary in Syracuse with today's devotional. We right now are fighting a different type of war in our world, a war against an invisible opponent. And so we're fighting in a different way than we normally fight wars. Throughout the world, people have been asked to isolate themselves or at least distance themselves from others. So instead of taking the fight to the battle, we're staying away so that the virus cannot spread one to another. That's one of the reasons why we're posting these daily devotionals, so that you can have a good word while you're fighting the war, the invisible war. But the Lord tells us that likewise there is another war that's going on, a war in this world, and God tells us that we need to fight the war His way and not like the world fights. To win this invisible war, we need to make sure that we do it God's way and not our way. He drew some comparisons in Matthew chapter 6, and he said, don't be like the world, but do it like I want you to do it. Verse number 3, he said, when you give, when you do alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thine alms may be in secret, that thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. He said, when you do a good deed, when you give a good gift, when you give something to the church, give something to someone else, don't make a big show about it. Do it in secret. And God that sees in secret is going to give you an open reward, because God keeps great records. Jesus went on to say, when thou prayest, don't be as the hypocrites are, because the hypocrites love to pray standing in the synagogues in front of everybody and in the corner of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But he said, be like my method. And he said, verse 6, but thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which is in secret shall reward thee openly. We've got to choose to do it God's way and follow God's pattern. God says, fight this war my way. It's an invisible war, and so go to your prayer closet. Shut the door. Pray in secret. Get a hold of me and listen to me and allow me to direct you and guide you, and I will do the work. It doesn't matter if others around you recognize that you are doing it my way or not. I see. And God is our judge. God is the one that's going to take care of us. And He's the one ultimately that's going to either reward us and say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Or unfortunately, He's going to say, depart from me, for I never knew you. You didn't do it my way. You weren't intimate with me. You had no close relationship from me. And so He'll say, depart from me into eternal damnation. I don't want to go that way. I want to do it God's way and fight this invisible war. We need to do what's right. Follow the guidelines that God has given us in the Scripture, and to be that soldier of the cross in this day and this hour. God bless you. Have a great day. We hope you join us again.